Hey guys, this is Cyran and welcome to the 6th episode of my Let's Play where we see if we can beat Pokemon Black 2 with only a Munchlax. The rules are the same as before, so anyways, let's get on with the video. The first battle doesn't go great with him sending out Krokorok, which has the ability Intimidate, which will lower my attack by 1 stage, and us sending out Davide. His Krokorok decides to use Crunch, which lowers our defense and lands a critical hit. And then we use Rock Smash because it's super effective, which one-shots the Krokorok. That was unexpected. Next up is his Sandslash, who was the hardest of his Pokemon to actually deal with, and anyways uses Crush Claw, which brings us down to the yellow, and we use Return, which doesn't one-shot because this thing is bulky as Anyways, his Sandslash decides to use Rollout, bringing us down to the yellow, and we use Rock Smash, bringing it down to the yellow. His Sandslash gets locked into using Rollout, which brings us down to the red, and we use Return, knocking it out. Finally is his Extra Drill, which makes quick work of us with Slash, doing one final blow, knocking us out. Let's try this again. Anyways, Clay sends out Krokorok, and we send out Davide, and Krokorok's Intimidate activates, lowering our attack by 1 stage. And the Krokorok decides to use Torment, which makes it so we can't use the same move over and over again, meaning we are forced to use different moves. We decide to use Return, knocking the Krokorok out. Next up is his Sandslash, and we get to go first due to Quick Claw, and we use Work Up, raising our stats. And then the Sandslash decides to use Crush Claw, which lowers our defense. Then the Sandslash decides to use Fury Cutter, which barely does anything, and we go for Rock Smash. The Sandslash goes for another Crush Claw, lowering our defense even more. And we go for Rock Tomb, which doesn't do very much at all because it's not very effective. The Sandslash goes for Crush Claw, which brings us down to the yellow, and we use Return, knocking it out. Finally is his Extra Drill, which makes quick work of us with Rock Slide, knocking us out. This battle is taking a while. It's taking a lot of different strategies and effort, so I'll come back where I get a run where I actually win it. Anyway. Alright, after so many countless attempts and equipping an Eviolite, we finally get a run where we actually win. So, Clay sends out Krokorok and we send out Davide as usual. His Krokorok uses Torment, which means we can't use moves over and over again, and we use Work Up, raising our stats. His Krokorok decides to use Crunch, which lowers our defense, and we use Return, one-shotting the Krokorok. Next up is Sandslash, who decides to use Slash, and we use Rock Smash, which lands a critical hit, but doesn't one-shot. The Sandslash decides to use Roll, and then we use Work Up, raising our attack and special attack. The Sandslash goes for Roll again, which brings us down to 1 health and lands a critical hit, and we use Return, knocking it out. Finally is his Extra Drill, who uses Slash, which brings us down to the yellow, and we use Rock Smash, which does way more than I was expecting, bringing him down to the yellow. Oh my god. And his defense lowered his defense, and he gets a Citrus Berry. He then uses Metal Claw, which brings us down to the red, and one more return is finally enough to knock him out, winning us this battle. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.